Alrighty then, hello everyone, my name's Kane and welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Last time, we finally dealt with everything in the Ruan region. We completed Chapter 2. This time, it's time for us to start heading towards the Zeiss region. So, shall we begin our way there? We have to go to the Erletten checkpoint, apparently. There shouldn't be anything else to do in the in Ruan, as far as I know. So we're actually a decent way through the game at this point, I think, because I do know that this game, there's only 4 chapters in this game, or 5 if you include the prologue, and we're already in chapter 3, so we're getting close. Anyways, here we are. So,
I've been here before, but this is a nice little spot. The view here is breathtaking. Certainly doesn't feel like a checkpoint, that's for sure. Actually, I hear that a lot of visitors come here to see the waterfall. Really? Ruan sure has a lot of nice places, huh? I can understand why the Duke would want to live here. Agreed. But I think Roland is also a nice, relaxing place to live. Oh, you've been to Roland? Yes, I've been to all 5 of the great cities. Oh, that's right. Zeiss is up ahead. You'll be surprised how charming it is. Really? Sounds like we're in for some fun.
alright, why don't we get the paperwork started then?
Okay.
It's gonna be sad having our team reduced to 2 again, and as well as just saying bye Chloe. Welcome to Erletten checkpoint, go on in. Here we go. Good afternoon, how may I be of service? We were wondering what had to be done in order to obtain permission to enter Zeiss. Ah, okay then, step right up. I'll take right care of you. Beware though, that once the procedures have begun, you will not be allowed to leave the checkpoint. You okay with that? I want to check around here first. Maybe it's just me wanting to delay the inevitable. I don't know, it feels sad to have to leave our friend behind. I'll take that. I don't want to leave Chloe. Chloe's been cool with us. But things gotta happen. Let's move. But we are ready.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Please start by signing these documents. Estelle and Joshua signed their names to documents. Alright, everything looks to be in order. Is the young lady there not joining you?
Oh, I only came to see them off.
Ah, very well then. You'll be able to accompany them as far as the mouth of the Chaldea Tunnel.
Thank you very much. What's the Chaldea Tunnel?
It's the main road that joins this checkpoint to Zeiss. The path is a long tunnel that passes directly through Chaldea Hill.
Wow, an underground road.
That'll definitely be a first for me too.
Ooh, birdie. Wow, this is amazing. Huh, so the waterfall comes from a man-made river.
I think it's called the Lost Uswarway. It was made a very long time ago.
Yes, and it's linked directly to Valeria Lakeshore. Pretty impressive given that they did it without any ordnance to help. So, what's that over there?
That's the entrance to the tunnel, I think.
Yeah. So, I guess this is goodbye. Yes. So, you're gonna be traveling around the kingdom, right? We might be able to meet again in Gransel. Really? I'll be going back there when the Queen's birthday celebration starts. Some of my relatives will be there, so I have to join them.
That's just a month away, isn't it? I think we may actually be in Gransel around that time.
So then, once you're done with your family stuff, contact the Gransel Guild branch. If we do, we can try and meet up. I certainly will. Stella and Joshua, I can't thank you enough. I won't ever forget everything that you've done for me. Come on, don't be so formal.
We're in your debt as well, for many reasons. I'd say we're pretty even.
A thing to say. When we confronted the mayor, I said some terrible things. You care for no one but yourself. But I was no different. Huh? I I've been running away from the reality of my own situation for a while now. The orphanage and the academy. But the two of you taught me something. You helped me find the courage to hold my head high and find the strength to protect what matters. Because of you, I know how to be brave. I don't really get it. But if we were able to help you, I'm happy. Oh. Cheer up, okay? We'll see each other again in Gransel. Yes, absolutely. And maybe we'll get to see Sieg there too, right? Yay! That was a joke. I mean, Gransel's pretty far away. I don't think those wings would hold. Besides, your home is here. Sieg isn't just any bird, you know. I think he'll be there. I'm sure.
Sieg's just full of surprises, isn't he? Well then, shall we be off?
Yeah. Hey, good luck to the both of you on your journey. And I'll be praying for you to find your father. Thank you.
You two take care. Estelle was walking backwards for a second there.
Yeah, I think so too. We'll see them again.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Chloe. Who?
Oh, it's you again. Miss Julia. You're done with your duties at Leiston Fortress? Yes, it took longer than I anticipated. Pardon my rudeness, but I've come to get your report on the incident. Thank you for your service.
Just who? Oh!
Hey now, settle down, Sieg. Have you been fulfilling your duty as escort?
Eh?
He's always been very helpful. Isn't that right, Sieg? He's certainly chipper. The RCL stops at the end of the highway. You're to report in there. Understood. I'll be leaving school for a while. I need to say goodbye to my teachers before returning to Gransel. Estelle, Joshua, I'll take what you taught me and show you that I can be strong. Stronger than even you two. I'll do everything in my power to see to that.
Stronger than us? I don't know how I feel about that, but I hope it's for the better.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I just got the feeling that someone was coming.
Huh? There's someone in here other than us.
Is there?
Guess not.
Yeah. Oh well. Sorry, must have imagined it.
Oh, I get it. I think you still got a little crush on Chloe.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Oh, don't be shy. I know I can read you like a book. It's not unreasonable, after all. You did, kiss her during the play. What if she asked you to come back? You'd say yes, right?
I guess you didn't know, son.
Notice what?
That last scene, that was just for show, you know. It was staged, just so it would look like a real kiss for the audience.
What?
You really can be completely clueless sometimes. It was written right there in the script notes.
Oh, I see. Note to self, do not insert foot into mouth. But why do I feel so relieved?
Estelle? You okay?
I'm fine. Come on, Zeiss waits.
Okie dokie. Let's go. There are monsters in this tunnel. Rock turtle. Jet tortoise. A reptilian monster that likes warm places, uses earth-based art attack. Swing against wind. One thing I've been curious about is... I'll find this out soon enough eventually, but... One thing I'm going to be curious is, when we get to SC, which is like the sequel for this game... I wonder if, like... Will progress carry over? I would assume not. But... Who knows? Maybe? I'll figure it out eventually. For now, kill the turtle. This is a dead end, but there might be chests in this way. What is that the worm? Damp crawler, a larva monster living in the darkness, spews sticky fluid to weaken its prey. It does feel like we're not even gonna get to the conclusion of the story at this rate. I mean that as in, like, the second game is gonna take up after.
Alright, we're good to go.
I'm I'm just curious how this is all going down. I've been really loving this game. Tierra bomb? The chest is empty. Like your thieving heart. Could have sworn another chest said that, but I might be going crazy. The chest is empty. Because you removed the contents, you looter! Nope, still empty. If like silly chest is not a reoccurring thing throughout the entire series, I will be severely disappointed. Hello, Flatfish? Cave Ray. Monster living in dark underground, fast and armed with poisonous fins. Very susceptible to fire and wind, though. Airstrike. Fireball.
That's that. Let's move out.
Deathblow 2. Reduced to searching empty chests? That's really sad. I feel like some of these are repeating. I might be going crazy, but I swear some of these feel like they're repeating. I mean, I guess that's fine. I mean, it's more personality than a chest probably normally would ever have.
That's that. Let's move out.
But I swear they're definitely repeating. I wonder if this is the last stretch here of this place. Oh, a rest point. Why are you giving me a rest point? Should I be scared? I should be scared, shouldn't I? I'm gonna save. I wonder who our next teammates will be. What the? Oh gosh, there are a lot of paths here. Beware of monsters. That sign can't stop me. Ow. It should probably stop me. Stop it! Tear bomb. It's just empty. Because you've already been here. Damn. Give Joshua... Give him the floral jelly. What's down this path? Chaldea Limestone Cave. This is technically a dungeon. You know what? Let's come back here later. Because I don't know. I feel like we should probably have a at least one more teammate at the very least. At minimum, I feel like we should have at least one more teammate. Tear bomb. It's just empty, but you may now fill it with your tears. Thank you. Celestial bomb. Aha! You again. Run! Run! Uh-oh. Who?
Huh?
Someone's coming this way. Hello.
Oh,
Good afternoon. Where's the fire?
where's the fire? Good afternoon. Are you taking this road too? Well, yeah. Have you seen any lights that weren't working? The lights along the tunnel wall, I mean.
Sorry. If there are, I haven't noticed any. All the lights we passed were still on, but we did pass one that was flickering. There's two rivers between it and here and there. Between it and here.
Got it. It's just like I thought. Sorry, I have to hurry.
I feel like she may be a teammate, maybe. At the very least, she's important. Where's she from Zeiss? Strange little kid. She seemed awfully flustered.
Now I'm kind of worried. Hey, you want to try following her?
You read my mind. I don't like the idea of a little girl wandering around here by herself. We should catch up to her and stick close.
Okay, come on, let's hurry.
Alright. Excuse me, child! Do not die! Ow. Okay, I get it. I need to put poison protection on Joshua. Stop it. I'm pretty sure I got one. There. Wait. There. You happy? Now stop poisoning him.
I can't believe there's so many of them. It's gonna break at this rate. Maybe this
You have a gun?
pairing set. Angle of elevation, 20 degrees. Orbital compression at 30%. Go!
Grenade! Oh god.
If you come any closer, then I won't miss next time. I mean it.
Wee.
I think I might have made them angrier.
Here we go.
Huh? Hey, I remember you.
We can talk later. Get back. We gotta get rid of these things first. Yep, she's a teammate. Alright, bunch of damn crawlers. Let's do it, shall we? Who are you, by the way? You know, I was gonna figure out her name via using Stats Effect stuff, but you know what? I'll wait. I'll wait and figure out what your name is the proper way. You have Smoke Cannon, hits enemies with a smoke screen with a chance to blind, and Cannon Impulse, a wild fusillade of rounds fired at enemies. Chaos Brand. This is the first move that I've seen of the Mirage type. Muddles an enemy's cognitive abilities, confused. Huh. And you seem to be Earth focused. Let's do Petrified Breath. Ow. That was perfect. Perfect.
Alright, we're good to go.
Alright, who are you? Ew.
That's scary. Thank you very much. I thought I was a goner for sure. Well, the important thing is that you're safe. But you really should be more careful. Bring up monsters is a surefire way to get yourself eaten. But if I'd let them there alone, they probably would have broken that light. Speaking of which, why would those things go after the lights anyway?
Don't they do the same thing when the highway lights are switched out? The septium in those circuits is the monster's favorite food. The highway lights work to keep monsters away, but when they stop working, they have the exact opposite effect.
Ah, I get it. Still, you shouldn't mess with stuff like that. Septium might be their favorite food, but little girls probably rank a close second. Oh, sorry.
Go easy there. Giving her nightmares and saying don't do that isn't exactly going to score you any points.
Oh, don't be such a wet blanket. Anyway, my name's Estelle.
And I'm Joshua. We're Razors, affiliated with the guild.
Oh, so that's why you're so tough. I'm Tita.
Tita?
I work as an apprentice at the Central Factory. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Well then, Tita. We're heading to Dice, so do you want to join us the rest of the way?
That's right. You don't want to be around here if the monsters show up again.
Really? Thank you. Would you mind waiting for a little bit? I gotta get that light fixed.
Yeah, it's probably risky to leave it like that.
How in the world did you know it had burned out, though? Well, I was lucky enough to notice the problem when I was looking in the computer database. Seems like a defective unit was installed here by mistake.
Oh, alright. It's a good thing you caught it when you did.
Computer? Database?
What's a computer?
Light. Okay, that should do it. Sorry it took so long. Wow, color me impressed.
Oh, if she's an apprentice at the Central Factory, she has to be good.
Well, I didn't do anything special. I just fixed the quartz connection and adjusted the orbital pressure.
What?
Well, it sure sounds special. It's not that big a deal. how to explain this?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Stop! Stop!
Each ornament has A quartz Ugh, hold on. Each orbit has a quartz circuit inside, and so that isn't connected properly, the orbital energy inside the unit will have nowhere to go. As a result, the orbit won't be able to function properly. This happens sometimes with the highlights, which means that their ability to get out light and ward off monsters is compromised, so stop! Maybe you should save the explanation after we get on the road. I mean, if we stay around too long, the monsters, you know... Yeah, I guess so. I was just warming up too.
Phew. Well, why don't we out precise then?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Tita. A PO3, a low recoil orbital cam made by the Zeiss Central Factory. You can have silver. And prevent death blow, sure. And then your orbiment slots, as I thought. Wait, space quartz. Defense 2. Hit 2. Move 2. I didn't read what that was. It was... I think it was range. No, it was EP cut. Because it gave her Chaos Brand. Alright, now we've got a third-party member. That was fast. That was very fast. That's probably the fastest we've obtained a third-party member in a chapter so far. Not saying that there's a whole lot of other examples when we gained a chapter member. That was definitely very fast. Well, I did say that I'd want to explore here once I got a third-party member, and, well, I have a third-party member now, so let's do it. We could probably make this work better now that we've got somebody else. Comet. Wow, that did a lot. Uh-oh. Big rock! Big rock! Uh-oh. Ow. See ya. Attack. Yeah!
We did it!
The child has a gun. Gun characters. Ah, truly the most blessed of things. Characters with guns. We must destroy. Bro, look at these guys dance. Sorry, I got hypnotized. Blue penguins. Skill with water arts. Well, that's blinding. Preparing to use arts. You know, why did I do that? Did I just die?
Not now.
Sorry.
Are you kidding me?
What do you mean the penguins are strong?
Prepare to meet your king!
Oh, that's useful. Revive the child! Alright, maybe I need to wait before coming here. That or I need to take it seriously. Probably both. The pain is immeasurable. Give me the liberal omelet. Delicious. She doesn't have a whole lot of HP. Adorably lethal. Thanks. Gun. Yeah, she doesn't have a lot of HP. That or... I don't know. There are just penguins in here. You know what, actually? I realized something. I do actually want to run away from these fights. I shouldn't be here yet. I will probably come back here for side quests and stuff, but the reason I don't want to be here yet is because with it being a new area, equipment's probably scaled up once more, because that's usually what happens here. Equipment usually scales every time we enter a new area. So I want to get to the store of the main area, and oh, I need to stop running into things. Well, another fight wouldn't hurt. Gun.
That's that. Let's move out.
But yeah, I want to get upgrade stuff, equipment, gear, stuff, everything. I need to be able to survive.
Oh,
Is this it?
the tall end's here. So does that mean this is the entrance to Zeiss? That's right. It leads right into the basement of the central factory.
What?
I'm excited to see it.
The Central Factory is the pride and joy of Zeiss, since it's an industrial city. I heard it was big, but that's about all I really know.
Well, yeah, it's really huge. Anyone who's not used to the layout could get lost in a hurry. Ugh, that's a creepy thought. I'm beginning to worry whether or not we'll really be able to make it to the guild. The way out of the city is up on the first floor. I'll show you how to get there. Thanks.
Well, let's go in. Okay, that makes 8 cans. Jack can double check. Let's check in on the factory. In we go. Elevator left.
Whoa, what's this place?
Whoa! Wow. It looks like almost the entire factory is completely automated.
Below the city, there are lots of ornament factories. They make everything from light to airship parts. That's awesome. A little overwhelming, but awesome. Oh, there's only an emergency staircase through that door. You wanna go up to the ground floor, just go back the way you came and straight down the hall. What are we doing right now? Okay, enough of that. Get your head into the job, girl.
This place has also got some jammin' beats. Oh yeah. I like this. Huh?
Okay, what's this room? It's the elevator. It can take us from the basement to the roof. Huh. Can't say I've ever seen one of these outside the mines. And this one seems super high-tech.
Well, this is Zeiss. And since this is a central factory, I'm sure they have quite a few of these.
They have more than one? It's the latest model, too. Maximum weight capacity, 50 torum. They can handle even heavy industrial equipment with no problem. I don't entirely get it, but it sure sounds impressive. So, how do we get to move? Oh, you just pick which floor you want on that panel. Let's see, you want to go into the city, right?
Yeah, can you take us up to the first floor?
Okay.
Whoa! Whee! Ooh, it feels brighter up here.
Whoa, check out the size of this place. This is the Central Factory's main floor. It's where the reception desk and consumer maintenance windows are.
I see, so we can get out to town from here.
Oh, Tita. Miss Hazel? There you are. Supervisor Travis has been looking for you. He'd like for you to go straight to the operations room. Oh, okay, I will.
Uh-oh, sounds urgent. Thank you for showing us around.
It's no big deal. It's the least I can do after you beat up those monsters for me.
Well, we're planning to be in Zeiss for a little while. Would you mind if we stop by to see you again?
I'd love that. Bye-bye then.
Bye, friend. What a sweet kid. I get the impression that she's a lot tougher than she looks.
I agree. I always wanted a lovable little sister like her. Instead of, might I add, an obnoxious little brother.
You keep saying things like that, but you're the one who's always following me around. If you want to be more like a real older sister, you need to get your head out of the clouds every now and then.
Look who's talking. Anyway, all sibling rivalries aside, wanna head into the city?
Yeah. First, I'd like to switch assignments at the guild. Plus, we can see if there's any new information on the Orbman or Dad.
Sounds like a plan.
Zeiss Central Factory, let me know if you have questions. Feel free to use the facilities. I can get quartz stuff here. We've got Defense 2. What are some new things? HP 3. Mine 2, Attack, Seal, Confuse. I can make a Confused one. Shield 2. I can make Shield 2. Evade 3. Sleep. I'll take a Sleep one. Action 2. Take an Action 2. I can do Cast 2. Move 2. EP Cut 2. EP 3. Hit 3. A lot of big things here, it feels like. I'll grab some of the higher ones as you saw. Me pick up. Let's see. Let's get into town. Ooh. This place looks sick. One of each item, please. Thank you.
Welcome. Have all kinds of beautiful flowers. Please take a look.
I already have everything maxed out.
Mother, there are enough flowers on the veranda. Look at these flowers. I'd love to plant these on the veranda, but I'm afraid the colors might clash.
This place is sick. I love this place. The Zeiss landing port. Airline Cecilia. All passengers en route to the Gransel region, please proceed to the gates. Docking is a go. Final liftoff check. Bro, this beat is bopping up. What in the world? Just bopping my head over here. Also, elevator, or sorry, I don't know.
Whoa, what's this?
Escalators! Some kind of moving staircase. It is a really long climb, so I guess it would be tough without it.
Yeah, but to have the whole thing moving underneath you? This place has been full of surprises ever since we got here.
No kidding. Whee! That's incredible. A staircase that moves. Can somebody get me on this crazy thing? You can do it, Boyle. Oh, you all braces. Stain Arms and Goods has the means to fill your needs. My shop is just across the street from the Bracer Guild, so drop by anytime. Why are you ransacking my place? Welcome, weapon enthusiasts. Here's what I wanted to see. Oh, and we have craft cannon. We can get Gurkha knives for Joshua. That is a huge increase, it feels like. We can get the spike rod for Estelle. I wanted to prioritize defense first. 1118. Wow, you can get a lot. What in the... I want them both. I know that's all my cash, but come on. That amount of defense is gonna make me invincible for this chapter, basically. How could I not? Good luck hurting me anymore, guys. I'm freaking invincible. Let's also sell our Sepith rates have also changed once more. I don't need the skull daggers. I don't need the stun rod. I don't need the scorpion. I don't need the saber. I don't need this. I don't need either of these. I don't need the work boots. Do I have any 5 of yeah, I have 5 of these. I don't need 5 of these. Well, I have enough money to work with some more stuff. I have work gloves, Mirage Ring prevents petrify, Skull Pendant prevents death blows, Feather Brooch prevents faint, Glam Choker prevents mute, Craft Shoes, some more defense, even more defense, you're saying? You're telling me I can be even stronger? I can buy 2 of these, why not? Again, I'm gonna make myself freaking invincible for this chapter at this rate, and I do not care. That is that is the point. The stronger the better. I don't need the double spike shoes anymore, nor the army boots, so I can toss those. I don't need the army boots, nor do I need the double spikes. All that's left really is, what's the thing at the bottom here? Work jumpsuit. A thick cloth work suit that doesn't shrink in the wash. Why is this at the bottom? The last thing is weaponry, and of course I'm probably gonna have to get more stuff when I reobtain Tita. But for now, let's just do... Who do I want goat gun knives. Yeah. Gherkin knives. I can get rid of the base lards in that case. I guess I can take the opportunity to sell some of the Sepith. I can get, let's do 100 of these. 100 of these and 100 of these. I can do 100 of these as well. Gives us a bunch of mirror to work with once more. Allowing me to get the spike rod. We can get rid of the hex stave. Do I need these other items? Bruh. I don't really need the battle suit, do I? Not really. I'll hang on to it. Alright, I think I'm satisfied with that stuff for then. Decisions. Do I want a balanced general use weapon, or do I want to use an ace in the whole cannon? I'll just buy both and stop wasting time worrying. Borgle Bar. Home at last. I just got back from a little trip to Rouen. I had a good time, but I sure am glad to be back home. I remember you. You were a guy that was, on the bridge, I'm pretty sure, and you were someone who was, like, during that tour thing at the beginning of the Rouen area. Let's see anyone up here. General Goods Store. Liberal News Issue 6. Woolly Knit Hat. A bunch more ingredients. Okay. Logan Bell Station. Let me back here. Who are you guys? Pirates or ninjas? Oh dear, this month's gonna be a tight one. Well, you can't pay your rent? We'll explore first before we get into any side questing or anything, or story, I guess. Cheats are done. Let's stock the room of many. Stock them, I say. A lot of stuff to do. Time to unleash the fury, Emma. Check in there, check in there, check in here, check everywhere. I thought I was leaving. All right, let's just check the other Russell Home Factory. Looks like that problems. Yeah, this place is all tech-based. The rest of the game has been mostly like old-timey looking areas. But now we got tech. Alright, let's see.
Hi there.
Furnace. Are you our new, oh, hey, Eastern woman.
See, we're finally here. I see. Estelle, Joshua, welcome to Zeiss.
Huh? You know us?
I've already been briefed of your arrival from one Jean at the Rouen branch. A girl with chestnut hair tied in twin ponytails and a boy with black hair and amber eyes. That is you, is it not?
Okay.
My name's Kilika. Zeiss welcomes your service. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh, same here.
The pleasure is ours.
I know you've only just arrived, but I'd like to proceed with the formalities of changing your affiliation. If you'll just sign these documents.
Okay. Estelle and Joshua sign the assignment change forms.
That should do it. You are both now affiliates of the Zeiss Regional Guild. There are no urgent matters that must be seen to currently. You're free to check the bulletin board and work at your own pace. That's kind of disappointing, but hey, a little peace and quiet can be a good thing. Alright, I have a question to ask. About Cassius, correct? She can read minds!
Did Jean tell you about him too?
A whole sordid matter. I'm sorry to have to say that Cassius is not currently in the Zeiss region. He only stops in every few months or so. Figures.
That just leaves Gransel. Maybe...
I believe I might be able to provide you with a lead in another matter. Please, take this.
Add Factory Chief?
What's this? It's a letter of introduction to the head of the central factory, one Mr. Murdoch. He is basically like the mayor of the Zeiss region.
Is this in regards to the matter of the Black Orbment?
The stories of the mayor's residence paint as a very mysterious item. I suggest that you consult with the factory chief and see what he has to say. Wow, you really got this all planned out. You have some kind of superpower, Kilka? My business is to provide support for bracers, such as yourself. I simply decipher the intelligence that's provided and pass it on, as the mandates of my job require. Al,
We really appreciate your assistance.
think nothing of it. I trust that you will return to assist us should a major incident occur. You can count on us when the time comes.
Well, do you want to go ahead and see the Factory Chief?
Sounds good to me.
Depends. These are both long-term. These can wait, then. Temp Librarian. I am seeking an interim librarian with keen investigative skills. Anyone who wishes to apply, please see me in the archives on the second floor. Please understand, too, that you may be asked to pick up some slack on a few odds and ends before the real work begins. And a Trap Plains Monster. A Chronocider. Oh, boy. Let's see if we can't... Let's advance the story a bit more, 'cause I'm not too worried about those side quests, because, again, they're long-term, so we can hold off on those. Now we got the Zeiss region. But I want to hold off on them because I'm going up the step. I want to go here because... What am I trying to say? I want to get Tita back, if I can. There are a lot of floors. I want to go to the roof. Weep. Okay. 5th floor. I want to explore. Also, I just want more time. Tita!
Let's see. A problem with mode changeover means that something is wrong with the memory. Have you run a full diagnostic on the memory core yet?
Currently, the orbital calculator is in a poor condition. We can't seem to repair it no matter what we try. It seems to act up when we switch modes. Do you have any ideas to share with us? It just really bugs me. I fix one thing and another thing pops up because of it. I'm never gonna get finished. Have fun, Tita. Ah, stairs. Ew. Stair. Ew. Ew. What else we got?
Is something the matter? This is a factory clinic. We're equipped for dealing with conventional illnesses too, so don't hesitate to come in.
I really like this region so far. I mean, it's kind of interesting seeing how, like, they don't seem to care if you're in these areas that I would assume would, like, you would normally think, like, these areas are, like, staff only. It's just like, nah, you can just walk wherever you want. This term I was supposed to be studying greenhouses. Do you know what studying greenhouses mean? Quite literally, you are watching the grass grow. Boring and, more importantly, unmarketable. So I decided to breed a new species of tomato. It rescued me, so to speak. So, who would like to sample my tomato, huh? Not it. Recently, Ray made me try some kind of vile anti-nap food product sample. It looks like a tomato, but it's terribly bitter. It definitely made me forget any thoughts of sleep, but now I can't get the taste out of my mouth. That's like calling mousetraps on your earlobes anti-sleep aids. I guess, sure. I just stole one of his tomatoes, apparently. Acerbic tomato. Is that a key item? Is that an ingredient? Acerbic tomato? Do I want this? Acerbic tomato, a new species that arose as a byproduct of experimentation. It is unimaginably bitter. Thanks, mate. I stole your tomato. Ew, stairs. Let's go third floor. Design room. Where are those papers I set aside from before I left? Of course, by before, I mean prior to my trip to the Royal Academy. And that was quite a while ago.
That one fella quitting ain't much of a help either. Right now, the Arceal ain't much more than a gussied up transport ship. You don't do something about finishing it, all the time I'm in work's wasted.
Oh, this new engine for the Arceal's turning into quite a formidable problem. We were waiting for Clive and Ron to join in collaborative research, but he declined our offer. And as things currently stand, we're unable to move forward. Have fun. Hello.
Haven't we... What?
Now that you mention it, we did meet previously. When we were in Rouen.
I thought so.
You two were a real help that time. Wait, are you? I really appreciate you finding the orbital gun prototype for... Oh, it's you! I remember you.
Oh yeah, you're the science guy. How'd all your research and stuff end up doing anyway?
I think it's safe to say the orbital gun's research is moving along nicely. It'll take time to properly micronize the components, but we can do it. If things go smoothly, we can have one of them on the shelves. We can have them on the shelves soon. I hope they end up big sellers. Alright. Now we can go to the second floor. Hi there.
Excuse me? We saw your request on the bulletin board.
Uh-oh. Oh, crap!
Oh my, you're here already. I only just put in the request a little while ago.
Well, we had just come in to change assignments, so we are ready for work.
Well, shall we get started then?
Not yet. Okay. We'll do it later, once we get another teammate, just in case it's something that requires fighting. Door's locked. Were we not supposed to go to the second floor? Do we have to talk to the reception? Probably do, don't we? Oh, this is not reception. This is reception.
Oh, you're the ones with Tita before, no? Welcome to the Central Factory. Can I help you? We are from the Bracer Guild.
We'd like to meet with the factory if we may. Estelle reached into her Estelle reached into her pouch, paused for dramatic effect, then flourished the introduction note to meet the factory chief. Joshua looked stoic and tried not to roll his eyes.
I see. Just a moment, please.
Hazel used the intercom, keeping one wary eye on Estella all the while.
Sir, I'm terribly sorry to bother you during your... Yes? Yes, sir. The people are from the Bracer Guild are... Yes, sir. Right away. Thank you for waiting. The factory chief Murdoch will now see you. His office is upstairs on the second floor. Nice. I didn't think you'd see us so quickly.
Let's not keep him waiting. Shall we? Hi.
Hey, I've been waiting for you two. Estelle and Joshua, right?
Yes. It's nice to meet you, sir.
We're sorry to bother you at work like this.
No, don't worry yourselves about that. The Bracer Guild, and Cassius in particular, have done a great deal for me in the past. It'd be rude of me not to welcome his children.
Huh? You know Dad.
I guess you might say that he was my benefactor. It's no exaggeration to say that the Central Factory produces the finest ornaments in the land. Naturally, confrontations over our craft has never really stopped. Whenever we had a problem, we'd always contact the Roland branch and have them come over.
I see.
That explains all the business trips then.
And now my benefactor's kids come to visit me themselves. So, what can I do for you? I'm happy to help.
Thanks, sir.
It's kind of a long story. Joshua and Estelle explained to Murdoch about the events surrounding the mysterious black orbment.
I see. Well then, would you mind if I had a look at this orbment?
Sure, no problem.
Estelle produced the black orbment and handed it to the factory chief. What is this thing?
Now, this is certainly an oddity. It's obviously made from modern materials, but the caliber isn't inscribed anywhere.
Caliber? You mean the numbers that are carved into the orbit's frames?
Exactly. It's almost unheard of for an orbit to be produced without them. It's not just in Liberal either. Most other nations on the continent are the same way. It's been a tradition dating back to when the orbits were first invented 50 years ago.
Huh. You don't say. So for some reason this thing is not even registered. Estelle took out her combat orbit and eyeballed it suspiciously.
You're right. There are numbers right there. Crazy.
You mean to say that you never noticed in all this time?
You hush. But seriously, is it really that strange for one to have no caliber on it?
It's pretty much a part of the production process, and that goes for any orbital factory. It's as if this one were a prototype or something. And so I'd imagine it wasn't made to entertain at birthday parties, if you take my meaning.
So less with the sweet and awesome, more with the stabby hurry. Got it.
Of course, I can't say for certain without looking inside.
What is it?
I can't find the maintenance cover. And now that I really look at it, it has no seams at all. How the hell was this thing made? I don't see any way to check out the inside of it.
Oh man. Would it be possible to cut it open?
That might work, yes. But I'd hate to just break something that belonging to Cassius like that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we should let the professor handle it.
Oh right, the one mentioned in the note. Yeah, he should be able to tell us something. There was a note that was included with the assortment.
Estelle showed Murdoch the note that was in the package for Cassius.
Please ask Professor R to do an analysis.
You wouldn't happen to know who this Professor R is, would you?
Well, let me think.
Oh, wait! There was an NPC called Professor Russell, right?
From the letter R and the people that Cassius knew, it must be Professor Russell.
I thought so.
Who's Professor Russell? And wait a sec, how do you know this guy?
How do you know this guy, Joshua? I don't, but I know of him. He's known as the person who brought orbital technology to Liberal in the first place.
Hey, you know your stuff. And as I'm sure you know, orbits were invented by Professor Epstein. And Professor Russell was one of his disciples. 40 years ago, he brought the orbits and his knowledge back, and that's why Liberal's a technologically advanced nation. You might say he was the father of the orbital revolution.
Wow, now that is impressive. Man, I had no idea that Dad knew anyone like that.
Even so, it worries me a little that he'll be letting the old Bruff, handle this orbit. We have no idea what it is, really.
Huh?
Well, how to put this? For good or ill, he's a certified genius. When he gets an idea for a new invention in his head, there's just no telling what he'll do. Much like the time when he was first developing the first orbital airship.
What's with the far-off look?
I guess that's a lot's happened.
Sorry. I'm sure that he'll be able to help you figure this thing out. Go find him and ask him about it. Can't hurt.
Thanks, Chief.
Where should we go to find him?
Hold on a moment.
Murdoch flipped a switch on the intercom.
Testing. Ah, good. Actually, I've been looking for you. Sorry to bother you, but can you come here? All right, I'll be waiting.
What, did you just call the professor or something?
No. He actually has a private workshop in town. He has all the latest technology at his disposal, so I know he can figure out something about that thing.
Wow, he must really be a genius. Wait, then who'd you call?
His granddaughter. She works here at the factory.
Don't tell me it's Tita.
I'm sure the child will be happy to show you the way.
The child? Excuse me.
Tita!
What? You? Oh, Estelle and Joshua.
You mean that you know each other?
Yeah, we only met just a little while ago, though.
So then, I guess that she's the professor's granddaughter.
Exactly. Tita, I've been talking with Estelle and Joshua here. I'd like for you to show him the way to your house.
To see Grandpa. Okay, I will.
I appreciate it. Ah, yes, if you learn anything new, I'd love it if you came back and told me. As an engineer, I'm extremely curious to know more about this.
Sure thing.
You'll excuse us then.
Hey, I didn't think you'd be coming. And you're even the granddaughter of the famous professor.
It's no wonder you're so comfortable with ornaments.
Oh, come on. I'm still just studying under my grandpa. Oh, by the way, do you Brazers have business with my grandpa?
Well, sort of. The situation's kind of complicated. We can explain everything once we see your grandfather.
Oh, okay. My house is in the southwest corner of this town. Get off at the escalator and go straight until you reach the south entrance. Then turn to the west, and there it is.
Got it.
Well then, let's get moving.
Why are you still hurt? Her defenses kind of suck, don't they? I mean, I guess she is kind of just weakened right now. Alright. I said that I'd do it once I got enough teammates or whatever. So, temp librarian.
Shall we get started then?
That's fine. This is about hiring the temp librarian, right?
Yes, that's right. It turned out to be much more of an ordeal than expected.
What kind of ordeal?
I'll explain that in a moment. Beforehand, though, I have a matter I would like you to help settle. Consider it a favor, if you will.
What kind of matter were you referring to?
The archives loaned out some books out to various central factory departments. Sometimes they keep them past the due date and don't pay the fees. First, I'd like you to get our books back.
What? That's simple. Where do we need to go?
Let's see. They should be in the third floor design room, and the fourth floor lab and clinic.
Third floor design room, fourth floor lab and clinic. Got it. Is that everything?
Yes.
Okay, we will. We'll start immediately. I'm using a guide at this point for the side questy stuff. Let's see. So third floor. Let's see. You go. Septium Optic Annals. There's one book that we're going to be getting here that we're supposed to read. There it is. Kitty Talk for Dummies. Tomorrow's Cooking. This is the one. Supposedly I want to go and read this book. Learn a recipe for Booyabas Plus. Will anything else happen if I open these art books? Mash through. Mare. Guy. Ship. Sorry. Alright. Whoop. Alright, so open this. Got him.
Oh, are you done? Ha, we brought them back for you.
There you go. All books have been returned. Librarian completed.
Good. Now, we have all the books again. I thank you for your assistance. It was no big deal.
We didn't have any issues.
That's good to hear. In that case, perhaps I could go ahead and ask you for help with my favorite type of work. Oh, that's right. You mentioned having some significant problems somewhere along the line.
So what kind of work is it?
Just like before, we need some overdue materials returned. The book in question is called The Herb Woodpecker.
We'll make note of that.
Right, Herb Woodpecker. So it's a book on birds, right? Yeah, I think so. The herb woodpecker is a pretty famous bird.
Ah, I see. So, do you have any clues for us?
Yes, as a matter of fact. Take a look at this.
Approach the man of stone standing in silence within the mountain village pond, and ye shall receive.
Okay, I wrote that down. But what the heck is it? It's written on the card that was taken from the book. I imagine that's some kind of hint as to its whereabouts. Hints of bad poetry, maybe. So it was only borrowed because someone was with way too much time on their hands wanted to hide somewhere? Don't tell me this is Phantom Thief B again. Evidently so. It's the sort of trick that researchers used to play on each other long ago. I have no idea what possessed someone to hide a book of all things. But we certainly have our fair share of unusual characters. It's not surprising that any of them might follow such a bizarre custom. Why is everyone looking at me? Anyway, I leave this matter in your capable hands. Please bring the book back. Hey, hold on a second. Is this the only lead we have? I'm afraid so. But the guild sent you, so I have every confidence in your ability. Well, that's just awesome.
Understood. It will be difficult work, but we will do all that we can.
You may have to search every nook and cranny of Zeiss, but I'm sure you'll find it. I'll be waiting here. When you do find it, please bring it back to me. Let's get the show on the road then. I look forward to seeing you again.
Alright, sorry, I was yawning. If you couldn't tell. Let's go back to the first floor. Ooh. Down the stairs. Report that. Looks like you finished your job. The Trap Plains monster. Why am I going back up here? So, the one thing that I want to... Okay. First off, I should check and see what can I do about our good friend Tita. I would like to get her the same kind of defensive items, but evidently they're very, very, very expensive. I can get her the boots. So let's give her the boots. I can sell the double spikes. I don't need the battle suit, do I? I don't think so. I don't think I need the bear assault. I get the feeling I'm not going to get those characters back in the party. What I'm assuming might happen is that we're going to get all the party members, every party member that we've gained in this game. I'm imagining in the sequel where we may be getting them like permanently. That's the feeling I'm getting for some reason. I feel like the first game here is trying to like set up to something big, but this is like, this entire game is going to be like kind of like getting to know the areas and all that, but I don't know. I could be completely wrong. I just feel like this game's like a lot of bigger things are going to happen once we get to the actual sequel here. Not saying that the stuff in here hasn't been interesting. No, absolutely not. This game's been amazing. I'm just saying that I think they're going to save like bigger things, like, you know, immense story stuff for later, you know? Again, I'm not saying like don't trip on my words. I ain't saying this is boring in the slightest. I'm just saying they're probably saving the big fur all at once. I could be completely wrong though. Point is, I've been loving this game though. I feel like I might have inadvertently just insulted the game somehow.
This is my house. Wow, nice place.
Professor Russell is here.
No, I think he's in the workshop. Through his door. We should go and say hi then.
Hello. Where are you?
I'm home, Grandpa.
Okay, maybe this way.
So this is the professor. Hi. Nice to meet you. My name is Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild. We actually came to get your expert opinion on...
Got it! I did it! It's finally completed. That's right, who's the man? I'm the man. Yes, I should start testing it at once. Whoa!
What the hell? I'm sorry, Estelle. Grandpa kind of goes into a trance when he's working, and he doesn't really notice what's going on around him. I think he just finished up the device he's been working on for the past few days.
I see. He really is something.
Oh, he's something, alright. I'm so embarrassed.
Excuse me.
Grandpa! There are some people here who need to talk to you.
Huh? Oh, Tita, you come at just the right time. I need your help with compiling the data from these tests.
But Grandpa...
This new invention will actually block a biosensor orbment's detection faculty. It emits a unique orbital force field that reflects the energy that a biosensor sends out when it scans.
Oh, really?
Yes, Revy. Since when do I overstate my own accomplishments? Now, come on, we got testing to do.
Right.
What are we, chopped liver? Professor Russell and Tita begin working on with some complex-looking equipment. Hey now. Never mind, Estelle. I think we should just let them be for a little while.
Hey, you with the black hair.
Who, me?
Yeah, who else? On the upstairs bookcase is a notebook titled Orbital Energy as Applied to Force Fields. Go get it. Go on, be quick about it.
Alright.
Wait, Joshua.
Hey, young lady, you with the antenna hair.
Antenna? Oh, no, you didn't.
Right, quit flying around and make some coffee.
Why should I have to make you coffee?
I take it black, by the way. I want it clear as mud.
You're not hearing a word I say. Fine, whatever. Yep, perfect. All set, Grandpa.
Yes, as fast as ever.
Oh. Where is Still and Joshua?
Oh. Come to think of it, I do vaguely recall a couple of young folks. Murdoch sent along some fresh faces then, I presume.
Grandpa...
And so Estelle and Joshua inadvertently wound up as assistants in the experiment. After many small but relatively harmless explosions and some singeing of the eyebrows, the day gave way to evening. Thanks, Professor.
Sorry about all that. I just assumed you were both new employees at the central factory. So it's only natural that you wound up being drafted as assistants.
This is no laughing matter. Especially since the only thing you've had me helping with was making coffee. Girls can bang melt parts together too, old man.
Relax, Estelle. We got some valuable experience out of the deal in the end. How often does one get to participate in the startup test of a brand new type of orbment, after all?
Well, now, you're a bright lad, then, aren't you? Want to give up this brace of nonsense and stop in the field of orbital engineering?
Grandpa, I'm really sorry, guys. I guess I got caught up in the moment, too.
You don't need to apologize, sweetie.
But I thought the father of the orbital revolution was going to be some really amazing man. Not some old fart with the attention deficit issues.
Please, you're too kind. Moving on, so I'm being paid a visit by the children of Cassius. That's quite the surprise.
So you really do know our dad?
Yes, from way back when. I've known him since his army days, some 20 years ago or so.
I've met him too. He had the really nice mustache, right?
Well, I don't know if I'd call it nice so much as suspicious looking. But if he's known Dad for that long, it looks like we'll be safe in trusting you-know-what with Professor Russell after all. Yeah, I have to agree.
Huh?
What are you talking about? And what is it you want my help with?
Well, Estelle explained to the professor the whole sequence of events surrounding the black orbment.
I see.
Wow, a pitch black orbment.
Yes, most intriguing. And with no inscribed caliber or seams. Look at that frame, too.
Professor Russell produced a cutting tool from his belt. Without a word, he pushed the blade edge against the outer shell of the orbment.
Wait, what are you doing?
It's a special alloy steel cutter.
Just as I thought. Yeah, take a look.
Okay.
Estelle, Joshua, and Tita peered intently at the black orbment.
Huh? There's not even a scratch.
What's this thing made of, then?
The frame is made from some type of metal that I've never before encountered. Opening it up for a closer look is going to be quite the task, I think.
It's just crazy.
If we can't find some way to open it, we'll be right back to square one.
Well, I can certainly spend some time trying. But first, I think that maybe we should put it under a measurement scan.
What now? That huge piece of equipment you saw when we were working on the experiment. It can gauge orbital energy activity in real time. you're making my head hurt with their techno babble. Just tell me what using that thing will accomplish.
To put it in layman's terms, it'll allow us to just to see just what this ornament does. We won't be able to draw any definitive conclusions just from measuring what kind of orbital activity is occurring, but to start.
And that should give us a major clue.
Indeed. So without further ado,
Grandpa, shouldn't we have lunch first?
sure.
Estelle and Joshua, you're both welcome to join us. I can't promise it'll be anything special, but sounds great to me.
We'll even help with the prep.
All right, come on then. I've got a bit to do while lunch is prepared.
No, I want to see it too. No fair working when I'm not around.
My house, my rules.
What is up with these two?
Now I see where she gets it. The crazies. Alright, let's see what this thing can do.
Ahem. Now, if everyone is ready, let's get this started. Estelle, if you'll put the ornament on the stand.
Okay,
Let's figure out what this thing does.
like this?
Yes, thank you. Are you ready, Tita?
All set.
Good, good. Now, commencing orbital force measurement test on the black ornament.
Black Ornament. So that's going to be the official name after all?
But using it officially is so boring and simple. Why not something cool like Dark Thingy of Impending Doom?
No, no, simple is best. Anything longer than black ornament would just be annoying to say.
Oh, look at her. She's all anxious to start. Huh? Oh,
All right, let's begin. Tita, if you'll activate the scanner, please.
okay.
Let's see.
Output set at 45. Put all measuring equipment on standby.
Roger. Done. All measuring equipment is calibrated.
Okay, from here on out is the real deal. Since no direct input or output was detected, all we can do is measure how the central crystal circuit responds. And let's see just how much the contraption is really worth.
You're sure in a good mood.
And click!
Neat. It's all glowing and stuff.
I get it. It's putting a major strain on the crystal circuit.
There. Tita, any readings?
Yes, but they're kind of weird. The tachometer needle's shaking like crazy. Now it's spinning around the dial.
What?
It's doing it again!
What's going on here?
Joshua! It's the same black light from before. What the?
What?
What did that just do? Huh? What the?
Whoops. Oh dear.
Oops. Oh. Oops. We just caused a blackout.
Oh dear. Stop it.
Grandpa, it won't take much more of this. We have to shut down.
Don't you dare. Just a little longer, we'll have something.
Wait a second, all the lights in town are going out. Huh?
What in the... Well, we have no choice then. Terminating the experiment.
The hell is that thing? It's some kind of nullifier or whatever.
Oh, they're back on.
The hell is this thing? It's some kind of like nullifying item. It didn't just not only has it nullified like artifacts, but it seems to nullify like ornament technology or whatever. The hell is this thing? And why was it given to Cathius?
Phew.
Let's see the readout. Nothing. It didn't record anything. And the only thing that kept working was the scanner on which the black ornament sat, but even that, well... As for everything else...
Good. Looks like the experiment's finished.
What the hell just happened? How's it outside?
Fine. All the lights are back on, like nothing happened. There's still a lot of people panicking, though.
Okay. Just what the hell was that?
That was what I would dub the orbital shutdown phenomenon.
What down?
You mean how everything inside all the ornaments just stopped working all at once? Yeah, it just... anything using ornaments just turned off. The entire town was killed of its power.
So the Black Ornament did this?
Again, it seems to have some sort of like nullifying effect. It's powerful, I mean, again, it saved us from being killed by Mayor Dalmor. We didn't have that. We wouldn't have been able to stop him from using his Chronos Rod, and he would have been able to freely kill all of us while time was stopped. But it broke his Chronos Rod, somehow. And it's now also managed to shut down all the Orbital stuff while it was being tested on. So, why does this thing exist? Where did this thing come from? And why does it do that? Again, it seems kind of like a counter item. A counter against, like, any other artifact or Orbital.
Yes, I've no doubt. But I would never have dared to guess that its effects would be so extensive. There's definitely more to this than I expected. Interesting. Most interesting indeed.
Only you would think causing a blackout over an entire city is interesting.
Professor!
Ah, Murdoch, just the man I wanted to see.
Your feeling is not mutual. Every single time you invent something, it means trouble for me. What the hell were you up to that would cause all the power downtown to go out?
How rude. It's not even my fault this time. See that there? That's the Black Ornament, and it caused this.
Is that the... Okay, I get it. If that's the root of this, then it's genuine extenuating circumstances. But it still means that this was your fault.
I was about to say, wait a minute.
This doesn't mean you're off the hook, you idiot. This still means you did this.
Ah, nuts, you got me. I thought for sure. Surely if I just blamed the item, maybe I would have gotten away with it.
That's it? They're just okay again?
Are they always like this?
It's just so embarrassing.
Oh well. And so the first day in Zeiss kept everyone busy. Due to how late it was, Estelle and Joshua stayed at the lab for the night. Oh, that was one hell of a discovery, seeing what the Black Ornament can do. Let's just keep that in our pocket, I'd say. Because that thing could be a trump card.
Man, yesterday was such a crazy day. I was surprised enough at the town, but I really wasn't expecting to deal with anything like that.
No kidding. But back on the subject of the Black Ornament, it's much more powerful than I'd ever imagined.
Yeah. What's the prof gonna do now that all his equipment's gone all kerfloopy? Good morning, guys. Morning, Tita.
Good morning. Quite a big day yesterday.
No kidding. Did you guys sleep okay? Yeah, like babies. Is the professor already up? Oh, he left for the central factory early this morning. He said something about how he was going to expose all the Black Ornament secrets.
Wow, looks like getting roared over and over by the factory chief yesterday didn't even put a dent in him. We really appreciate both of you taking the time to look over something a couple of relative strangers brought you.
Oh, it's fine, really. Grandpa's investigating out of pure curiosity more than anything. I should go to the factory myself once I'm done with breakfast. What do you plan to do?
Actually, we'll be coming with you. I want to know what's really going on with that orbit too. Maybe there's something we can do to help.
Yay, you didn't come with me. Oh, I almost forgot about the soup. Just a second, you two. I'll bring you breakfast as soon as I make sure it's edible and not on fire.
This town is full of weirdos. I love this place.
I guess that's what the smell is. But man, what a cutie. I wish we could take her back with us to Roland. She'd be like a pet, cheering us up whenever we're feeling down.
You can't just call the child a pet! That's kind of creepy, Estelle.
And now that we've had a good breakfast, off to Central Factory.
Before we do that, I'd like to check in at the guild. I think it might be best to report on what happened yesterday, just to be on the safe side.
Well, okay. Hey Tita, would you mind if we stopped by there on our way? Sure, go ahead.
I'm definitely glad that we got our extra teammate here very early compared to before. Yeah, did all the ornaments stop? Medium.
Good morning. That was some day yesterday, wasn't it? When you're ready, we'd like your full report on it. Business as usual, huh, Kilka? I've heard the basics from the factory chief already, but I'd like to expand that account with some first-hand details.
Well, Joshua explained the details of the Orbital blackout.
I see. So the ornament that was sent to Cassius in secret was in fact something dangerous. The guild is very interested in these developments. We will need to continue working with Professor Russell for the present. We thought you'd say that.
When we have more information, we'll contact you immediately. We might as well go ahead and do the Trot Plains thing right now. Considering it feels like we're gonna soon lose the access to it very quickly. Oh. Never mind, I was wrong. We are not going to be doing that. I lied. Anyway, Central Factory. Where are we going in Central Factory? Professor Russell's on the 3rd floor. Hello?
Ah, another failure.
Grandpa, we came to see if we could help.
Ah, hello, Tita. And you two are here as well, I see.
What can I say? We were worried. So, what are you working on?
Well, as you can see, I'm trying to cut into the black ornament, but it hasn't been going very well.
What seems to be the problem?
Perhaps demonstration is in order. And click.
Whoa, what's that thing? It's a circular saw. It's made of a special alloy that can cut through basically anything. That'll do it then.
Nope. It didn't just not work, it just killed it.
It stopped. I thought that might happen.
It's on a smaller scale, but it's the same phenomenon as yesterday. It's basically protecting itself in a way, don't you think? Anytime that it seems to be, like, realize that it or the thing that's carrying it is in danger, like me, like Estelle, Joshua, and Chloe were, it seems to activate that phenomenon where it just deactivates the things around it.
It seems like the black ornament is blocking the functionality of the other ornaments, interfering with them in some way. And I doubt it was solely made for the purpose of killing the lights.
Yeah,
But Grandpa, doesn't the effect spread like it did last night?
that's the thing. How has it become that strong?
Yes, good thinking. This interference with nearby ornaments seems to spread out, moving from ornament to ornament like chain lightning. I put the range at about 5 AUG. But if there are no ornaments powered on within that range, well, then that's where the effect stops.
I see. That makes sense.
However, even with that knowledge, there's no way to know why it causes machines to simply stop without getting a look inside. It's very troubling.
Is there any way to destroy the thing? Maybe with a good scream and a really hard thwack.
Don't be ridiculous. Didn't you see the big saw do exactly nothing to it just a moment ago?
Well, yeah. Anyone thought of trying fire? Maybe it'd melt down in the blast furnace or something. If we did that, the insides of it would melt too.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Actually, it might work.
Really?
You know of a way to burn it open?
No, that's not what I meant. Orbital power, that which drives ornaments to work, can't be used for this problem. We'll have to find a way that doesn't rely on any orbital energy.
I see. Is there even such a thing?
The combustion engine. It's a device that burns fuel to generate energy. The idea has been around for a long time, but it's very inefficient when compared to an orbital energy engine. However, all you need to work on them are standard tools.
Huh. Neat.
I get it. Fire is the key.
But, Grandpa, I've never seen one of them before.
And I'm pretty certain that there's one under study in the Central Factory workshop. Oh, you'll need to get fuel as well.
Like oil or something?
No, it's called gasoline. It's extremely flammable. There's likely a tank or canister of it stored in reserve. Yes, it should do the job. I'll start getting the tools ready.
I'll help. Is there anything we can do? I mean, I can't do anything super technical like Tita can.
Well, you could go and get the engine and gasoline. It's going to be heavy, but you bracers should be strong enough to move it.
Okay, leave it to us.
So, where will we find these?
Let's see.
Don't tell me you've forgotten.
I've forgotten.
Gosh dang it, old man!
He just said not to say that. Estelle, if you look in the operations room, you can probably find them.
That is an operations room.
It's a room with a bunch of orbital computers on the 5th floor. We store all kinds of information there for safekeeping.
Oh, I didn't even know there was such a place.
And I leave it in your capable hands.
Making coffee, fetching stuff.
Well played, old man. Well played. Oh well, let's go find this operations room thingy.
To the 5th floor then. Shall we? Tita, rejoin the party, please. Whee! Nothing. Hello!
Wow, check this place out.
This has to be the operations room. Hey, you two! I haven't seen you before, so you mind telling me what business you have in here? My name's Travis, Senior Engineer and Supervisor. Nice to meet you. We're with the Bracer Guild.
We're here at the request of Professor Russell, so if...
Professor Russell? He's on trouble again, is he?
Again? You really don't have much faith in him, do you?
No, I mean, I realize that he's a genius. He was the one who developed the Capel unit, after all. But even being acquainted with him results in no end of trouble. Tita, on the other hand, is just an incredibly sweet girl, just an all-around good kid.
I get what you mean. But I don't think we have the time to stand around talking in this case.
We need to find where the central factory stores its equipment.
Oh, is that what this is all about? In that case, go right ahead. I'll show you how it works. This cylindrical device is a type of computer. It's called the Capel. These days, it's mostly used to assist in airship navigation. But this one is equipped for the fastest general-purpose data processing in the world. It can be used for anything from calculating material density to information retrieval. Now, for information retrieval, you have to use this front panel to select that mode. That will send the signal through to the wiring and allow you to access the memory orbit. There's a quartz inside that trains a rapid light pulse on it, you see. Then it simply extracts the data you want. So I trust you know how it works now?
No clue!
Well, actually, I didn't really get a single word of it.
Well, here's the setup. You change the mode with this panel. I'm sure you'll figure that out in no time.
Orbital calculator, cap system, blah blah blah, memory check, okay. Central factory, related topics. Establishment. Death of Prof C. Epstein in the sovereign state of Lehman. Professor A. Russell returns to the Libero Kingdom. He promotes the spread of orbit technology to a chilly reception. Professor Russell forms a partnership with the Zeiss Clockmakers Union. Together, they establish the Zeiss Engineering Factory, later renamed the Central Factory. Edgar III, ow, just snapped my neck. After an inspection of the factory, donates a large amount of money to further its research. Professor Russell becomes the first factory chief. Edgar III dies, and Alicia II assumes the throne. Construction is complete on the Langland Bridge. First orbital-powered airship, the Calatrava, is completed. 39 failed test flights before success was achieved. The Zeiss Engineering Factory is renamed Zeiss Central Factory and begins sharing technology with the Verne Company and Rhineford Company. The Libero Orbital Ship Corporation is established, and the transmit commuter airship the Lind is commissioned. Transmit commuter airship the Cecilia is commissioned. Factory airship the Leibniz is completed. The Zeiss Central Factory is dismantled and reconstructed at its current site. The partially underground factory is in the Chaldea Hills is completed. Professor Russell resigns from his position as factory chief and is succeeded by Murdoch. Natural science and medical research divisions are founded. The passenger ship Eterna sinks in Calver waters. Crown Prince Judas dies. The Orbital Network, a joint venture with the Epstein Foundation, is publicly announced. Outbreak of the 100-Day Wars. Days War. The Central Factory is taken by the Erebonian Army. Professor Russell develops patrol airships at Leiston Fortress, which are used to mount a highly effective counter-offensive and soon became central to the Royal Army. Libero and Erebonia sign a peace accord. Orbit exports to the Erebonia Empire resume. Version 1.0 of the Capel orbital computer is completed. Development commences on the high-speed cruiser, the RCL. The RCL is completed and flight has commenced. I literally just read this. I forgot. Universal Tech. Orbments. Orbments, general term for devices that draw orbital energy from septium, invented 50 years ago by Professor C. Epstein. The clockwork mechanism inside causes a reaction between quartz, which in turn produces a variety of different phenomena. The great advantage over combustion engines is that the orbital energy within them is gradually restored over time, and the variety of different phenomena that they can produce. They are also much more economically efficient. Crystal circuit. An electrical circuit with a crystalline structure made from processed septium fragments, or sepith. They serve as an energy source, but also cause varied phenomena, which are only seen when they are placed inside an orbit. Septium, a group of 7 gemstones found throughout the continent. Prized as jewels for eons, it was also regarded as a symbol of mystery. The invention of technology to refine and process septium fragments too small to use as jewels, called sepith, and make them into quartz, resulted in a massive increase in the importance of septium as a resource across the continent. Orbital airships, orbital ships, commonly regarded as the crowning achievement of orbit technology, enables the power of flight by combining a flight engine to control gravity and enough orbital energy to provide vast amounts of energy. Because of the need for high-efficiency orbital energy transfer and the complexity of controlling the airship, many modern orbital ships are equipped with highly capable orbital arithmetic logic units. Orbital ships less than 20 arcs in length are simply called airships. Orbital weaponry, any firearm or cannon powered with orbit technology. Currently the most common form of military weaponry among many nations. With orbital firearms, energy is focused in a helical path along the barrel down to a tiny point, which then forces a large metal projectile outward at high velocity. These guns can fire more rounds than traditional gunpowder arms and are adjustable levels of force. Orbital cannons, meanwhile, fire shells-containing energy which explode on impact. Similar to orbital guns, they have less recoil than gunpowder using cannons, and their power can be similarly adjusted. Tactical ordnance, used to manipulate orbital magics, usually no larger than a pocket watch, so its internal workings are extremely minute and elegantly constructed. When quartz designed for tactical ornament use is installed, it improves the abilities of its bearer. When this quartz synchronizes with the bearer, aka the resonance phenomenon, the internal mechanisms take over the otherwise complex processes that would be required to use magic, allowing just about anyone to use it in the form of orbital arts. Furthermore, the arts the user is able to use can be changed depending on the combination of quartz inside. The Holog vehicle. Any wheeled vehicle powered by orbital energy, widely considered uncomfortable to ride and very limited speed. Primarily used for transporting cargo. Orbit-powered vehicle. Owner, no data. Repository, underground factory entrance. Combustion engine. A machine which generates usable energy by burning fuel within. Less efficient than its orbital counterpart due to its issues with gaseous exhaust and noise pollution. Number owned 1. Owner is the maintenance chief Gustav. And gasoline. Gasoline, a liquid derived from the purification of the naturally occurring hydrocarbon compound known as petroleum, used primarily as fuel for combustion engines and as an industrial solvent. Emergency stores 20 mid-sized tanks. Repository is the Orbit manufacturing factory.
So you found out you were looking for?
Wow, it's like a magic box or something. I also need water.
Orbital computers are really something.
As I understand it, Professor Russell's teacher, Professor Epstein, was responsible for the original concept. But it was Professor Russell's talents that made an idea into reality. If only his presence of mind were on par with his intelligence.
Well, Ideos isn't one to bestow 2 blessings on one person.
By the way, where can we find the guy who has one of those combustion engine thingies? The maintenance chief, right? Where is he?
He's currently overseeing the airfield, so you'd have to go there to speak to him. Also, the gas leak is likely in Orbit manufacturing in the basement. Talk to the staff there. I'm sure they'd be happy to get it for you.
Maintenance Chief Gustav is down at the airfield working on a combustion engine, and the gasoline is in the basement Orbit manufacturing facility.
Thanks, you've been a big help.
Think nothing of it. Let me know if you need anything else.
Alright. Whew. 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 Basement. So much talking. So many words being spoken out of my mouth. This is not where I want to go. Hello? Let me in. I can be trusted.
Excuse me? What's that? May I help you?
Stella and Joshua explain the tasks set to them by Professor Russell.
You need gasoline? I think we have a tank of it back in storage somewhere. I'll check for you.
Faye used the intercom.
This is Faye. Got a request down here. We still have that tank of Caliber gasoline there in the warehouse, right? Can you send some down? Yeah, enough to carry. Thanks. They're sending some for you right now.
Sending?
Whee! Holy... There we are.
Gasoline!
Is this gasoline?
So that's what sending is.
Neat, isn't it? This conveyor belt system isn't just for ordering goods. It's an entire network that connects the whole facility. Convenient. Professor Russell invented it. Originally, it was just a series of tubes for sending products back and forth. But the professor completely rebuilt the system into something a lot more useful. Of course, getting all the infrastructure in place was a giant pain that I can only imagine.
We have to be on our way. Thank you for your help.
No problem. I don't know what you're using it for, but be careful with that gasoline. It has a tendency to fireball.
Thanks. Gasoline. Just consume the gasoline into my being. Alright, so the airfield. Where the hell? Are you talking about like the... like out here? The landing? The landing port? Hi, need a flight? The westbound airship is just departed a few moments ago.
No, thank you. We don't need an airship right now. Actually, we need to talk to Gustav with it?
You mean the maintenance chief? He's not here at the moment.
What do you mean not here?
We went to Lyston Fortress 2 or 3 days ago. There's some kind of repair emergency on the military patrol ship.
Lyston Fortress?
As in the largest base in the Royal Army out by Lake Valeria? Up in North Parzais.
Wonderful. He won't be coming back from it there anytime soon. So what do we do about the professor's request?
I don't know anything about that, but the chief is actually on his way back. He just sent word to us. What the hell?
Oh hey, airship.
Sick of the devil. Huh? Oh, hey. Spirit. Spirit. Could you not have turned that a lot higher in the sky instead of like being so close to the buildings?
An orange airship? Hold the phone. Since when are public airships orange?
No, that doesn't look like a regular public airship. The shape is wrong and it's got work arms all over it.
Now you mention it.
That's Central Factory Vessel in Lebanon. It's the same model as the public transports, but it's had several modifications. It's used for large-scale maintenance and transport.
Huh. A flying factory. Then the maintenance chief is on that airship?
That's right. Now's our chance. You need to talk with him, no?
We do. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you. Shall we? Camera, you can zoom in a little more. Huh? What do you want? The Leibniz has a mountain of parts stored in her. It's dangerous, so stand clear.
Actually, we're looking for someone.
Isn't there a maintenance chief by the name of Gustav on this airship? What do you want with me?
Oh, well, that's convenient.
Estelle explained that Professor Russell had asked them to find and borrow a combustion engine. Ah, you run errands for Russell, are you? A combustion engine, huh? Oh, you got good timing. I'll give you that.
Huh?
Hang on a second. Yeah?
Does he actually have one packed onto his ship?
Looks like it. Here you go. It's a heavy beast, so be careful. Combustion engine received.
Wow, you weren't kidding. But we can still manage to carry it.
You got some spirit to you for such a young girl. I like it.
Thanks.
It's a very interesting little coincidence. That old fort wants this thing right after I got back from the military.
Huh?
From the military? Yeah, this thing was on loan to them for a little while. They were using it for some kind of research. As a matter of fact, I only just got back today.
Huh. Lucky for us. What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. Now we've got what we need, why don't we take it back to the professor?
Sure thing. Thank you, Mr. Maintenance Chief.
Sure. Give my regards to the old man. Oh, that was easy. I was expecting we'd have to go out of our way to find the rest of this stuff, but evidently not. I want to ensure something real quick, though. Not there. I'm about to bust into someone's random person's house. These are still just two medium terms. We're still fine to continue on for now. Not there. To the here. Professor. Professor. I got the stuff.
We're back.
And we brought what you asked for.
Excellent. Thank you.
Here you go.
You weren't kidding about how heavy this thing is.
Yes, your brute strength was most useful, girl. Perfect timing, too, as I've just finished preparing the tools. All that's left is to set up the engine and put gas in it. If you'll go and put the finishing touches, teacher?
Yes, sir.
Let's see if this works.
And it's all set.
Wow, this thing is really clunky looking. Are all these engines like this? Yeah, it converts the energy given by the burning gas to power the tools.
So this way, they don't need orbital energy.
Indeed. Now, let's not dawdle. Let me flip the switch. And click.
Geez, this thing sure makes a racket.
It's definitely a lot louder than the orbital energy engine.
That's one of the drawbacks, yes. Right now we need to feel activating the black ornament this way. Let's get started.
Whoa,
Serious sparkage.
Okay, shut it down for now. You've seen how much physical punishment it can take and how much punishment our ears can take as well.
Stelniar is crowded around to get a closer look. A tiny scratch is faintly visible.
how the hell? That's it. That's incredible. And with the special alloy saw too.
Whatever it's made of, it's tougher than anything I've ever seen.
But if we keep at it, I believe this would work. We're going to go through quite a few saw blades, though.
So it's gonna be a real test of patience then.
Hey, Professor, can I talk to you for a second? Oh, have you already finished the modifications?
Of course I have. Remember who you're talking to. Anyway, what is it? Is something wrong?
I just received a message from the hotel in Elmo for you. The overpowered pump that supplies hot water for their spa is broken down. Since they can't make any money like this, they'd like for you to come and try to fix it.
Ah, you must be kidding me. Damn it, of all the times for this to happen.
If you're that busy, why not send over another engineer?
No, that pile of junk is at least 40 years old. The younger techs would have no idea what they're doing with... what to do with anything that's not state-of-the-art. What a pain.
Grandpa, maybe I can go over and do the repairs, you think?
Caesar?
You took me there to help with maintenance before. I think it'll be fine if I just go.
I'm sure you do a fine job on the repairs. That's not what concerns me.
Agreed. There are monsters out on the roads.
But we can't just leave Mr. Mao like this.
Well, if that's the problem, why don't you let us handle this?
Huh?
It's Bracer's duty to ensure the safety of Liberal's roadways. Therefore, seeing that Tita arrives at her destination safely is our responsibility.
Well, that's another story. If you're all with her, then we don't need to worry.
All right. All right, then. Thank you.
Are you sure this is okay?
Don't worry about it. Kids shouldn't sweat the details so much. If you're ready, then let's go.
Thank you, both of you. Okay, Grandpa, and Mr. Murdoch. We'll be back soon.
Take care, dear.
Be careful out there.
So now can we finally leave this place? Can we go outside and look at other areas of the Zeiss region?
So, Elmo, sounds kind of fun.
Oh, Elmo.
No.
There's a hot spring there, right? Right, it's a real nice place. My grandpa's taken me there a few times.
So which way do we go?
There's a big field outside the south entrance of town. You just follow that road due south to get there.
Got it. Due south from the south entrance. Let's go then. Can we check, make sure? Short. Alright, so now a lot of stuff short. So I can actually go out here and farm stuff now. Yes, I can. I can actually do stuff now. However, we are not going to do stuff right now. In fact, we are going to end it for today, because I'm getting very tired. I've recorded like 3 episodes today, and whew, 6 hours total almost of that, then if each episode's 2 hours. Whatever. Point is, I'm tired. But, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you all later. Peace.